Hey everybody, this is Natalie from Light of Ascension Tarot. Thank you for being here today. Today's reading is your Disney song for the month of May. And I thought it would be really cute just to have some Disney songs here to look at and to go with, okay? So we're gonna have 4 piles to choose from. And I was informed by my boyfriend that the Disney songs that I chose were actually very modern Disney, which I didn't know. And he's like, yeah, there's a lot more old school Disney. So I'm not an expert on Disney songs. But anyways, I still thought it would be super fun to do this. So for those of you that are just finding this channel independently, I do have another channel called Powermoontarot by Natalie H. And there's a link in my description box to that channel. I do on that channel more like love and romance, pick a card type readings, okay? If you want to follow me on Instagram or TikTok, details for how to do so are in my description box. And let's go over the songs that I have for you. And I'm gonna randomly shuffle them up and then lay them out on each pile. Each pile also has some oracle cards associated with it that I have pre-shuffled. I do not know what is in the oracle cards, but we are going to have 4 piles to choose from. I'm gonna go ahead and show you the songs, then I'm gonna shuffle the songs out and then go through the piles that you can choose. Because we have pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, and pile 4, and I'll go through the stone on top of each pile, okay? So the songs that we have are Kiss the Girl by The Little Mermaid, or in the movie The Little Mermaid. The next one we have here is Let It Go, but in the movie Frozen, okay? The next one we have here is A Whole New World in the movie Aladdin. And the next song we have here is Hakuna Matata, which was in The Lion King, okay? So we're gonna shuffle up your songs. I've got lyrics from each song all written out for you guys that we'll read. And then we'll go into your piles and find out why in the month of May is this your Disney song. Okay, so let's go ahead and shuffle the songs. Spirits, angels, and guides, please tell me when to stop for each of the piles, and that's gonna be it. Okay, so yeah, oh, interesting. Interesting, I grabbed 2 there. I grabbed 2, okay. So we have your 4 piles to choose from. Each pile got a song here. And so for the pile number 1, we have the Malachite stone. So if you're interested in this green stone called Malachite, you will choose pile number 1. If you're interested in the rainbow moonstone, you will choose pile number 2, okay? If you're interested in the amethyst, you will choose pile number 3. And if you are interested in the heart goldstone, this goldstone heart here, you will pick pile number 4. So that's pile 1, 2, 3, and 4, okay? And I'm gonna go ahead and put the other piles aside. You can go directly to the description box to click upon your pile, and you are of course welcome to watch more than one pile and get more than one set of messages, okay everybody? So let's go ahead and get into it. We're gonna go ahead and clear the energy. We're gonna let Spirit know that we're ready. Please and thank you, Spirit. We are ready to receive. We are ready to be activated. Thank you. Let's go ahead and get into it. Pile number 1, welcome to your reading. You chose the Malachite. And today's reading is a reading with Disney songs that are going to help us determine your energy for the month of May and what energy is around you in the month of May. This is also a timeless reading, so if you find this outside of the month of May, whenever you find it, it was meant to find you. So let's go ahead and take a look for my pile number 1s. Let's go ahead and see what pile you chose. Pile number 1, drum reveal. Ooh, you guys have Kiss the Girl, The Little Mermaid, okay? So pile number 1, Kiss the Girl. So I've got your lyrics here. So some of you guys may be having some romance in your month of May here. The month of May is most of it is a Taurus month, Taurus and Gemini month, and for Tauruses, yeah, it's Venus, it's love, it's beauty and grace. Kiss the girl, okay? So the lyrics for you guys say percussion, strings, wind, words, okay? So that's kind of the intro of this song, and then it says, there you see her sitting across the way. She doesn't have a lot to say, but there's something about her, and you don't know why, but you're dying to try. You wanna kiss the girl. Now's your moment, floating in a blue lagoon. Boy, you better do it soon. No time will be better. All right, so, right? You gotta kiss the girl. Okay, so Spirit is saying you've got the mood prepared. In the month of May, you've got everything prepared. If this isn't about love or somebody that wants to kiss you or date you or hang out with you, pile number one, it just means that in the month of May, you're going to have everything prepared. The mood is prepared. The mood is set. The mood is right. And the mood is right for some loving, whether that's loving from, your partner, from your friends, from your spirit guides, right? It's a 411 right now on my clock, a pile number one. So let's go ahead. And basically in this song, Sebastian, I think he's the crab or the lobster. Sebastian is singing like, right now's the moment. So do it because it's the perfect moment. Go on and kiss the girl. So let's do this and see for my pile number ones. I feel like right now your guides are like booping me on the nose. They're like, boop, So let's go ahead and see why this is your song for the month of May. Pile number one. Ooh, we have originality, card number 31. The frequency of originality supports our capacity to be unique and original characters of unlimited possibilities in every moment. Okay, unlimited possibilities in every moment. That is you, pile number one. The month of May bringing a lot of originality, you being able to express yourself from the heart too, because we have the green here. Very active month for you. Ooh, we have the seahorse spirit. So, like the song says, it's the mood is right. We set the mood. Everything's going well, right? I feel like people are going to be watching you as you unfurl more of who you are, as you show more of your originality. I feel like some original ideas have been, maybe a little bit slower to come in, pile number one, but, in the month of May, it's like watch and see your originality grow and change, okay? You've set the mood. We have, the Ace of Cups, right? She don't got a lot to say, but there's something about her, pile number one. And, this watch and wait seahorse also reminds me too of how you guys might have been sitting back, observing, watching and waiting for the right moment in the right mood to kind of strike and to come in on something. And I think the month of May is going to be, the weather's looking good. Ace of Cups. The weather's looking fine. Ace of Cups. Okay. And some of you guys, you may have been holding back a little bit before, like watching and waiting, seeing what will happen, right? Maybe not saying as much, just seeing how things are going to flow and pan out here. But some of you guys having a new beginning in love with the Ace of Cups in the month of May here. Celebration. Celebrate your achievements. You are truly a gift to the universe. You are who you are. You are very original, pile number one. No one can ever change that. As I pulled this card, I was like, celebrate good times. Come on, right? That song. That song, Celebrate Good Times. Ooh, Joan of Arc, the voice of truth. Stand strong, focus on your purpose, release the fear of persecution, and speak your truth. So some of you guys here, in the song, it says she doesn't have a lot to say, but there's something about her. So people noticing that you have a lot to say, or that your throat chakra is going to be being activated in the month of May. And where you've been hanging back and maybe not speaking out as much, definitely expressing your originality and your thoughts come this month, okay? We have Inner Earth. You'll survive this. New solutions and new beginnings. So watch and wait as there's a new beginning in love, health. I also feel respect, a new beginning in respect for you. Other people respecting your ideas and what it is that you want to do, pile number 1. We have Hedonist, okay? Inspires creative energy to embrace the good things in life. Celebrates the beauty in yourself, right? Ace of Cups, go on and kiss the girl. Pile number 1. Yeah, I feel like for some of you, this is like, you know, you guys have been watching and waiting. You've been wanting to meet someone really original, somebody who really speaks from the heart, and somebody who isn't afraid to say what needs to be said. I feel like some of you guys here in the month of May are also going to be, you know, having amazing meals, eating good food, going out on dates, enjoying yourself, treasuring yourself, enjoying the fruits of your labor. Some of you guys having some good sex in the month of May too. You know what I'm saying? Celebrate that, baby. In pile number 1, we have part of fortune and increase, okay? So definitely an increase when it comes to love, when it comes to your physicality and expressing yourself physically, enjoying the pleasures in life, right? Lots of good feelings coming for you in the month of May, pile number 1. We have freedom. Okay, so some of you having your freedom increasing in the month of May too, feeling like you don't have to stay stuck where you are, like you can easily move, you can easily make a change as necessary, and there's no reason for you to hold back anymore, okay? That's the other thing I'm seeing here. What else do we have? Empowerment. Yeah, there's no reason, right? You don't have to hold back anymore. You can just go and do you and enjoy, you know, what life has to bring you. And I love her eyes here. Love the shape of her eyes. She has a very calm, serene face, but you can tell, you know, she's not giving up easily. She's not giving up on who she is, on what she's saying, on how she's expressing herself here. And yeah, and feeling really empowered and free to do what it is that you want to do. Something in the month of May is, you know, whether you guys are getting a raise or you're getting a bonus, or there's something to celebrate, or you've met someone new, or there's somebody in your life who's having a celebration at this time. You know, this is also the month of like graduations, and you know, there's a lot of stuff that happens in the month of May, a lot of completions nearing towards the end of the school year, right? So celebrate good times, come on, in the month of May. The Way of Pearls, liminal space, new energies, trust in a time of growth. And I love that. Oh boy, do I ever love that. If you can see her face and how peaceful she looks. And yeah, she looks like a mermaid, like your guys' song, The Little Mermaid. Like she's very peaceful in the water. She's holding a pearl. She's saying, I trust. And, you know, this has to do with the seahorse too. And, you know, watching and waiting and knowing, I feel like a lot of you have come through knowing that you will survive whatever comes at you, that new solutions and new beginnings are on their way. And new energies are coming in here in the month of May for you, pile number 1, okay? Some of you guys really dreaming. I feel dreaming of some beautiful places or beautiful things, originality, saying, you know, speaking your truth, feeling empowered. We have Shine Your Light here, Wise Action, a Space for Grace, and Kuan Yin. Okay. Definitely feeling a lot of grace and beauty in your guys' pile. Some of you guys could have been, you know, working on a lot of projects, like writing projects, work projects, etc. And things are finally finishing up, and it's like you can finally go play. You can finally go do what you want to do. You can finally just, you know, trip the light fantastic, pile number one, with this hedonist and the Ace of Cups here. You know, your freedom is growing, your ability to do what it is that you want, to set your schedule, to get done and finished with things, and finding a lot of peace in the month of May, okay? Expressing yourself with originality. I do feel like we could have some writers in this group, or people who need to journal or write, especially with Joan of Arc and the throat chakra. Some of you guys needing to express yourselves with your original thoughts and abilities in the month of May too here, and feeling very empowered to speak your truth in the month of May, okay? And you know, it's like when you're on, you're on. When you are ready to speak your truth and bring forward what you found and what you've researched and looked at, you feel empowered to speak on it. But when you're not in that space, you just let go. You don't have stress. You just kind of flow. You take it easy. You get into your body. You're shining your light. I feel like a lot of you guys are going to be very attractive in the month of May too. Like you're going to be very attractive to, you know, the opposite sex, the same sex, whatever it is that you like. I do feel you guys are going to be quite attractive and sexy and cute in the month of May as well, okay? Pile number one. So whether it's like your hair is looking good, you just had it curled, you got it done, you went to see your hairstylist, just shining your light, okay? Kuan Yin, a very important goddess for you in the month of May, radiating that peaceful mothering energy. Let's see, for pile number one, why is Kiss the Girl by the Little Mermaid their song for the month of May? The Magician, it's the mood, right? Everything's been set, everything's been prepared and laid out on the table. You have all the tools that you need. The timing is right. Go on and kiss the girl or boy or girl, right? Whatever it is that you're trying to manifest. May is the manifestation month. And yeah, and I also feel like with the Magician here, it's about Mercury. It's about speaking our truth and not getting drawn away from that. I feel like sometimes maybe you guys have gotten drawn away by chaos or by other people interrupting you, or just not being able to follow through on your ideas because of various things going on around you. And I feel like, you know, this peace that's coming for you in the month of May is also going to help you be very productive in the times when you need to be productive. You're going to have these original ideas. You're going to think about things in a new way, and you're going to be pointing things out to people and saying, see, look at that, right? See that, right? It's almost like you guys becoming a kind of a teacher in a way to some other people and pointing things out. I do feel like for some of you, you could be in your garden with your flowers, for those of you that are into that. And yeah, and maybe showing some other people how you know, grow the things that you grow, right? Because this is a time of growth, as it says right here, how you're able to grow. Or maybe you have a plant in your apartment or house that's really growing and blooming and looking beautiful. And you're like, wow, for the first time, you know. Pile number one, we have 7 of Wands, right? So it's about like, let's not, you know, there's nothing that we need to like fight off, especially, and I feel like there's something here for you guys about getting comfortable in your environment, all right? Because sometimes it's too hot and we're wearing a turtleneck and leggings and tights and a skirt and high heels, and we're standing in the middle of a desert breaking a sweat, okay? So there's some of you guys could have been feeling kind of uncomfortable, I feel like. And I love it here because she's wearing like looser clothing, more flowing clothing. I feel some of you guys could be getting a nice tunic or something that fits you in a really beautiful way. Or some of you guys like maybe wearing black all the time, but we're getting into summertime and it's like, you know, you just want to feel like more flow. We're not getting into summer yet. We're still into spring, but you guys wanting to get more like flowy and free and just kind of wanting to redo your wardrobe a little bit here. And I feel like you guys are not wanting anything that's too stuffy or tight or uncomfortable. And yeah, you just want to relax. You don't want to be wearing that kind of stuff is what I feel here too. What else here? Why is this song? And it's about getting the mood right, right? Because when you're comfortable, when you're wearing what you want to wear, when you feel good in your body, it's easier to get stuff done, you know? Ace of Cups on top of the Ace of Cups, right? It's like instead of like having to put in so much effort and go so hard on things start to happen a little easier for you in the month of May because the stage has been set, okay? And the work has been going on in the background here with Spirit and has been guiding you and helping you. But it's a much lighter touch than what I think you guys even, you know, anticipated that you could have, right? And it's like when your head is down and you're working and you're uncomfortable and you're not feeling great, you know, you're like, oh, this shirt is too itchy or these shoes are bothering my feet and it's too hot, right? Spirit is just saying, right, just relax, because in this song, Kiss the Girl, they're like, her and her guy are like floating on a lake and there's like light, you know, there's like fireflies around them and the water is very tranquil and it's just like Ace of Cups, right? Now's your opportunity. Go on and kiss the girl, okay? I mean, I feel like that Disney song is such an Ace of Cups song anyway. And it's like Spirit is saying to here, you don't even have to go that hard, okay? You don't even have to go that hard. We want you to feel better in your body, okay? 9 of Pentacles. So again, something about, I feel like some of you guys could be here saying, you know, I want to feel more comfortable when I'm working too. I want to wear more comfortable because I'm drawn to her, you know, I'm drawn to what she's wearing here. And it's like, I want to feel more comfortable when I'm working. I want to feel more approachable as well. Some of you guys being like, I want to feel more approachable. I want to feel more relaxed. I want to feel like I can really be at home in my body. Some of you guys, I feel like in the month of May too, you know, having some salads, some carrots, you know, cooking up some healthy foods, right? And generally just feeling better in your body, all right, is what I also feel like, you know, feeling at peak attractiveness and, you know, feeling like your body is just like good and you're giving it healthy things. And, you know, it's like, you know, I know everyone loves a cheeseburger or whatever every now and then, but I feel like I'm getting like cheeseburger in paradise, pile number 1. But I feel like with the 9 of Pentacles here, you're becoming a little more like frugal or a little more discerning or picky about what you're going to put in your body, all right? And I can see you guys grocery shopping and kind of getting some better foods, okay? I definitely see that here too in the month of May. It's just setting the mood, right? I also see you guys shopping for some food for a celebration of some kind in the month of May as well. Like maybe you guys are gonna make up a healthy dish, you know, and have a few friends or something around, or there's a event or some kind of a celebration that you wanna make something for, okay? And if that makes you happy, Spirit is like, do it. It balances you out. All right, and here's the Knight of Cups. 2 of Cups on the bottom of the deck, all right? So some of you guys, you know, feeling very motivated in the month of May to go after what it is that you want and be like, yeah, I'm going for it, right? But I think Spirit is saying here, and you know, a Spirit is loving your determination and your sassiness, pile number one. But with the Knight of Cups, I really feel like, you know, the emotional realm is pretty important for you. Water is important for you in the month of May. And for those of you that do have partners, like reconnecting, you know, dating each other again, if that's your vibe, or giving someone new a chance, or making the first move when it comes to, you know, kind of getting out there again. And you know, you guys are going to be really looking beautiful and feeling real comfortable. I like how she's dressed. Alternatively, I'm liking the comfortable jacket, the comfortable pants. The shoes look a lot more comfortable. It's like you can still look nice, but you don't have to feel uncomfortable. And yeah, and I see you guys just getting into this very serene space where you're comfortable to kind of like see people again, you're comfortable to reach out to people, and definitely making room for a bit of a romance, all right? Or a bit of romance in your life, because you have the Two of Cups here. So Spirit is saying, you know, don't forget to commune with the ones that love you, because it's so important. And I feel it's really going to make this month nice for you, all right? And you could have a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio that or has that in their chart, that is very intrigued by you, very interested in you. And I feel like they're going to be making overtures towards you during the month of May, like romantic overtures, wink, wink, pile number one. I'm also seeing the letter S right above the cup that's being offered here too. Could be first name, last name, middle name, whatever it is, but I am seeing the letter S, and I do feel like someone is approaching. A suitor approaches, pile number one, okay? So that's the energy that I am getting for you for the month of May. I hope that you guys have a beautiful month of May, and if you catch this outside of the month of May, then blessings on your path, and celebrate the good times, pile number one. Thank you so much. And we'll see you again next time. Okay, let's go ahead and get into pile number two. Okay, let's do it. Pile number two, welcome to your reading. You chose the Rainbow Moonstone, and today's reading is called What Disney Song Represents You for the month of May. Now, if you're catching this outside of May, just assume it's for the next month or going out for a month, 30 days here. And we're going to go ahead and get into your reading, okay? Spirit, we're ready to receive. We're ready to clear our energy and dial into the energy of pile number two. All right, let's get into it. What Disney song represents pile number two for the month of May? Let's see. Oh my God, you guys have Let It Go by that we see in the movie Frozen, okay? That was such a popular song. You know, let it go, right? In the movie Frozen. I love that in the Disney movie Frozen. And I love that with the Rainbow Moonstone too, because, you know, the Moonstone is all about emotions. And yeah, so letting things go, happier days, rainbow ahead. Let's go ahead and look at the lyrics I chose for you guys. So it says, let it go, can't hold back anymore. Turn away and slam the door. I don't care what they're going to say. Let the storm rage on. Okay? They say, let the storm rage on. The cold never bothered me anymore. My power flurries through the air onto the ground. My soul is spiraling in frozen fractals all around. One thought crystallized like an icy blast. I'm never going back. The past is the past. Oh my God, I got chills, pile number two. What a powerful song, especially for a Disney song, right? They're saying, let the storm rage on. It doesn't bother me anymore. My power flurries through the air into the ground. And one last thought crystallizes like an icy blast. I'm never going back. The past is in the past. Okay, pile number 2. So for the month of May, you guys are really letting go of emotions that have been shoved down, emotions that maybe during this last winter time that some things happened or some things blew up on you, and things that you just had to kind of shove down and keep on moving, all right? And yeah, and it's springtime now, and we're gonna head into the summer months here soon, and it's like Spirit is saying just let it go, you know? Like, we don't have to deal with this anymore. Let the storm rage on. I don't even care. The past is the past. I'm not going back, okay? So wow, pile number 2. Let's find out why this message is for you for the month of May. We have the heart chakra. Okay, so you know what? The heart chakra is our inner guidance system, which is governed by our heart and the capacity to love deeply. So your guys' hearts are unthawing, all right? And I feel like for you guys, this is not just the month of May. This is something that has been, you know, percolating in your atmosphere for some time, okay? And you've been on the fringes with this, I feel, and you're going just deeper into letting go and healing that heart of yours, okay? Pile number 2, I love that. Buffalo spirit, the abundant universe will provide, right? In the dead of winter, when we're without resources or we feel like we're alone, you know, it really weighs on our heart, doesn't it? Pile number 2. And Spirit is saying here, like, you know, the abundant universe is going to provide for you. You're going to have new chances and opportunities. You know, you will see another day. Pile number 2 for sure. We have 3 of Cups. Let it go, let it go. I don't need that shit anymore, you know? Unless somebody's showing up with happiness in their cup and love. And, you know, the 3 of Cups is the Lord of Abundance, okay? And we have abundance on the buffalo. I also feel like money. Some of you guys could have been worried about money, worried about finances, worried about what people are thinking of you with your finances. And I feel like Spirit is just saying, we're just letting that go. Those thoughts are not welcome here anymore. And we could have Cancer energy in this pile. This is a Mercury and Cancer card. And you guys are sensitive to what people say. And, you know, I feel like some of you could have been hurt in the past by what other people thought or whatever energy they were kind of dumping on you. And Spirit is just saying at the end of the day, like, you are the Lord of Abundance, pile number 2, okay? We have choice. By staying conscious in your thoughts, you guide your journey in the direction of choice, okay? So you are staying very conscious in your thoughts, and you're guiding your journey by the direction of the choices that you make. So by choosing to let go, what you get is you get abundance, happiness, and love, okay? That is the choice, and that is why you're choosing to let all of this go. Oh my God, here we go. Whenever anything gets super tough or there's grief involved, or you feel like you're alone or you're an outcast, I feel like this Mary Magdalene energy tends to come in, okay? And, you know, it says the teacher awakens here. You have something important to share. Follow the inner call. Don't let anything stop you. Right? And in the song, she says, it became a crystal clear, icy thought that I'm never going back. The past is the past. All right. So in that song in Frozen, she's basically saying, like, I am not going to let anything stop me anymore. And you have some important things to share with the world, pile number 2, from what you've gone through here. All paths lead home. Inner authority, intuition, turn your gaze within. That's coming out on the 4th chakra. Inner authority, right? A lot of times we think, you know, that authority has to be this strong thing where we're like, oh, you know, like, and the Spirit is saying this is a very gentle authority within yourself where you just follow, your heart knows the right path to take. It's not even that hard anymore. Okay, ooh, we have the Alchemist. This is temperance energy. Temperance is exactly what we need after we've really had to let something go. I mean, that is the medicine, isn't it? And it says here, transformation of base motives and goals into golden wisdom, okay? So a lot of you guys, it is, you know, with the 10 energy here, it's like you're going to meet your goals. You're going to meet your abundance. You're going to know exactly what to do. You're going to feel industrious and empowered. But you're doing even more than that. You're alchemizing your heart space. You're connecting your goals and what you want with your heart here. For some of you guys, this can be money. This could be doing something that you really love that aligns with your heart, and you know, finally being able to take your material abundance and marry that with what your heart really loves. Wow, wow, wow. Solar eclipse revolution. Oh my God. There may be a choice that you're making in the month of May, pile number 2, that's going to completely change the direction that you take. And there could have been 2 or 3 paths that you were considering here. And you know, like when you have some decisions to make and, you know, you're worried about making the right decision, and all 3 options could look good, right? But I hear what I'm hearing here with this solar eclipse is that one path here is really going to bring the most change and is going to allow you to evolve faster, okay? And, you know, with the solar eclipse, the sun is hidden here, but it's for a brief moment and then it passes and everything is changed, okay? So big time happening. And we do have an eclipse. We have a lunar eclipse at the end of May. Not a solar, but we have a lunar eclipse at the end of May when the full moon in Sagittarius, okay? But this is talking about a solar eclipse, so a huge change in your foundation, because I'm seeing the number 4, and we have the 4 for the heart chakra here too. So a big change to the way you see yourself, I feel, as well here, pile number 2. We have new beginnings. Oh my goodness. Oh yes, indeed, right? I'm going to leave the past behind. I don't care anymore. I'm making a different choice and I'm moving on, right? And look at her determination. All right, you can see it in your eyes, I feel, pile number 2 in the month of May. And you guys are gonna make a choice. It's gonna be clear, whatever you decide here. And yeah, new beginnings for you. We have fertility. Wow. Okay, so maybe some of you guys thinking about family or children, or there's a pregnancy. I know somebody right now that is pregnant. Interesting. I see the number 75 here. I'm also seeing a J and an F. I'm seeing an F here twice. But I also feel like here, you guys there may be some relaxing in nature that you need to do, okay? And I really see her stretching her arms open here, opening up that heart chakra. You know, sometimes when you like sit in a forward way, or you have your shoulders like kind of rolled in a bad posture, Spirit is saying pull your shoulders back, straighten your spine, and push your heart chakra out. And you know what's so funny is I feel like here's your guys' animal totem, okay, coming through. I feel like some of you guys have a cat, some type of a big cat is an animal totem. You know, like you could have, it could be like, well, I feel like it's like a panther, a tiger, you know, some type of animal totem that I feel like has been watching you and has been like watching you bloom and has been worried about you. Some of you guys may actually have an animal that has been a little bit worried about you, and you can tell when you look at them, or you've been worried about them. And I feel like this is going to change in the month of May. Your animal's going to feel better. You're going to feel better. Your animal totem has been kind of watching you. Yeah, they've just been watching you around in your energy field, protecting you and watching what's going on. I feel like here. Whale teaching, depth of experience and healing. Teacher and mentor share wisdom. Okay, so some of you guys could be teaching something in the month of May. You could be teaching a class. You could be teaching a new class for the first time or having others in your class, or you could be taking a class in the month of May. 444 on my clock right now, and we have number 44 here with the solar eclipse and revolution. I do feel if you guys meet a mentor or a teacher at this time, this person is really going to help you bring together, you know, your practical reality with what you really want to do in your heart here. And you know that this teacher is, you can trust this teacher, I feel. And some of you guys may have had an issue trusting people in the past, all right, because of certain things you've been through, and I can see why here. But I do feel like there could be somebody very wise coming into your circle, or you're taking a class from them, all right? And I feel like some of you guys could even be taking a class like in Jewish mysticism or the Kabbalah, or wanting to do something like that, or astrology. I definitely feel something like that could be coming up here. I'm seeing the number 25, okay? And yeah, I feel like you guys are gonna meet someone with a lot of depth of experience that knows what they're doing. And, you know, it's gonna help awaken the teacher within you is what I feel here. So, and I feel like some of you guys are having a choice to make, but you can also seek feedback from, you know, people that may have a little more experience in an area that you're wanting to go into, or people that would have some valuable wisdom to share with you. And for some of you guys in the month of May, if you're in those wisdom years, or you've come to that sense of wisdom about a particular topic, people are going to be looking for your input. And you are going to be on fire with regard to that. And the things that the advice that you give, what you share is really going to help people see what's going on and make decisions for themselves as well, is what I feel here too. Oh my God, we have the whales and the dolphins. Play. It's okay to relax. Smile again. Share your flow. All right. So yeah, some of you guys may have been going through a program, learning some new things, studying very hard, and becoming true masters at what you've been learning. And Spirit is saying, after you've gone through this, the dolphins are coming in right after the whale and saying, have fun, play, enjoy yourself, right? And that's coming here with the 3 of Cups. So with this eclipse, I feel like with this eclipse towards the end of May, it marks an ending and a new beginning for you. And it's a time where you can relax a little bit more and have some fun, okay? And yeah, wow, pile number 2. So let's go ahead and see for my pile number 2s. Let's see, why is Let It Go important for my pile number 2s? Why is, if you feel like anyone's been scrutinizing you as well, pile number 2, or they've been really watching you, scrutinizing you, or judging you. I actually saw this buffalo horn almost as like flipping the bird or flipping the finger. I feel like, you know, you're unstoppable. With buffalo energy, you're unstoppable. When you're going from your heart space and you make choices that align with your true happiness and calling, you are unstoppable, pile number 2. And you should definitely know that, okay? And if anyone has been acting like has been scrutinizing you or looking at you funny, I just want you to know that's definitely something that you can let go here. Why did pile number 2 get this song, Spirit? Ace of Wands, right? It's about not having fear, not caring what people think about anymore, doing what you want to do, creating what you want to create, creating the life that you want to create. And yeah, and you know, Mary Magdalene energy is very rebellious energy, and I find her to be very sexually empowering as well, and not really caring what people think about her. Okay, and you know, it's like you're gonna shine your light regardless. Ace of Wands. There's no holding you back anymore. Why is let it go here? Why is let it go here? The Devil, yeah. Definitely time to let something go. And there's the horns. I was seeing the horns on the buffalo, and here it comes out on the Devil, the two horns here. And yeah, this talk about let it go, right? So there could be something where you feel like you were creatively, you know, during the winter time, something was incubating for you. And, you know, there was, I feel like for you guys, everything was kind of pushed down under, okay? And it could have been during the winter time. It could have been, you know, starting as early as fall of last year, but I feel like things were just kind of pushed down, and you guys went into this incubation period where you were kind of holding everything in. And, you know, especially when it comes to people that have, you know, shunned you, that have turned their back on you, I feel, pile number 2. And, you know, and I feel like these separations, I'm seeing the letter S here again, this separation, for some of you that have been in a separation from a friend, a family member, whatever it is, a loved one, it's been challenging, okay? It really has, I feel, pile number 2. And, you know, you're bursting forth with new light here with the Ace of Wands, okay? It's like you can't even be contained anymore, and your ideas are just ping, 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 going everywhere. I feel like some of you guys making a choice to leave a very difficult situation that was going nowhere here too, okay? That just was not communicating, not talking, situation not really going anywhere, all right? And yeah, and we have the Ten of Pentacles here. So this talking about your happiness and what sustains you in life and what is meaningful for you, and feeling like things can really grow and shift and change as necessary. And yeah, and I feel like some of you guys could be letting go of a relationship. You may have a choice around a relationship where you're like, I thought I was going to be with this person forever, or I thought that we would grow old together, and now you find yourself single again, and you find yourself, you know, putting yourself out there again, okay? And for some of you here, and it's that, you know, Mary Magdalene energy, although she was a companion of Jesus and, you know, arguably just as great of a spiritual teacher as Jesus, I feel like in history, you know, in traditional biblical terminology, she's not really remembered that way. And I feel like, you know, with the Devil and the Ten of Pentacles here, this could be about your legacy as well. This could be about your children or lack of children with fertility here, okay? And how you view your relationships as a result of, you know, children or not having children, and what you want your legacy to be, okay? And what's important to you. And I feel like with Mary Magdalene, a lot of times, like, her energy stands separate, okay? And she's not traditional. She is not traditional. She is unapologetically herself, all right? Ace of Wands. So, this could have to do with a sexual situation and a connection too. I just have to say that. But let's see. And there's a choice to let this go that is going to be very empowering for you, I feel. Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, it's almost like we go from, you know, thinking that we're going to be with someone, or that we're going to have that job forever, and it's going to be, we'll have that job forever. We'll have that relationship forever. We'll have that, you know, we're going to have the same legacy. Nothing's going to change, right? And then getting into a very toxic pattern with something where there's no talking, their communication has stopped. You feel like you've been kind of backed into a corner, right? So, I mean, the Ten of Pentacles, normally people look at it as a good card, but with the Devil, I feel like it's like we've gotten into some patterns that it feels like we can't get out of, okay? And we're looking at the past and saying, well, it used to be so good, right? And the thought of having to go off on my own is pretty wild, I feel like, here. And here's the cat again. Here is the cat. Here's your guide that I saw earlier. And this cat has been coming up a lot in my readings. And I feel like if you have cats or you are attracted to big cat animal totem energy, I feel like there's definitely one that's like popping off the page here for you. And you know, whether you're with this person or whether you're at that job or with this person, you will be satisfied and happy, okay? And Spirit wants you to know that it's okay. You can just kind of go within right now and focus on your work and what's important to you, and they've got your back. They'll make sure that nothing happens to you, okay? So that is what I am seeing here. Some of you going from being, you know, coupled up to kind of going single again. But I think it's, for some of you guys, you're like, oh, you know, at one point it seemed very heavy and sad to let this go. But I see in the month of May that this energy is clearing for you. And I do think it has to do with this animal totem here as well coming through. You guys also have whale, dolphins, and big cats here. So I feel animals are quite important, you know, as far as connecting with your animal totem. Why is let it go here, Spirit? 8 of Pentacles, okay? So Spirit is saying, you know, and here's the buffalo right here. It's so funny. It's the circle of life, right? It's like starting off at the bottom, rising up. Here's another dolphin right here. More and more animals. I do feel it's nice for you guys to be in nature and to be outside, to go rest by a tree. I have a favorite tree that I love to go visit. There's a lot of Virgo energy in this reading too. A lot of pentacles, the 8, 9, and 10 of pentacles. And Spirit is just talking about, you know, kind of how slow moving energy and patterns that we get into can kind of be broken up by going after our dreams creatively and taking a risk, and also embracing, you know, the cycles and the changes, right? And sometimes we want to interfere with that. You know, here you can see the cycles of the moon. You can see the animals kind of going with the cycles of the moon here. And we see the hands at the top of the card. And I feel like it's like us wanting to kind of move the cycles faster, us wanting to move time faster, right? And Spirit is saying here, a whale teaching, or part of this whale teaching, is that things are going to happen in divine timing. Now, I know that gets really frustrating to hear that. Whenever I hear that in readings, I'm like, fuck off, you know? So I get it, pile number 2. But I also feel like Spirit is saying don't mess with the natural order too much here, because there's so much unfolding for you in the moment. There's so much abundance here. I mean, this for me is about money and your work here too. Taking off, pile number 2, and feeling like you have the gumption to get out there again after a period of kind of being really incubated, okay? So that is what I am getting for you. 2 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Like your will, your drive, and your energy has been suppressed long enough, right? It's time to kind of peel ourselves away from that and put our attention on other things and let the cycles unfold, okay? So that's what I am getting for you for the month of May. I loved your reading, pile number 2. I love the energy of frozen and letting it go. I love how Spirit will show us those metaphors with nature and the animals. So cool, pile number 2. So take care of yourself, my darlings, on your journey, and best of luck to all of you. Thank you so much. Let's go ahead and move on to pile number 3. Okay, let's do it. Okay, pile number 3, welcome to your reading. You chose the Amethyst. And today's reading is called What is Your Disney Song for the month of May, which I'm really excited to share your Disney song with you. Every pile got one, and every pile got one pre-shuffled out, or not pre-shuffled, I actually shuffled it out on camera for each pile. And we have some pre-shuffled oracle cards here, which I do not know is what's in the pile. I just do a meditation before my readings, and actually I was listening to Disney songs while I was shuffling out your guys' oracle cards to kind of just get into the mood, like bibbity bobbity boo, right? Pile number 3. So let's go ahead and do it. Spirits, angels, and guides, please help connect me to the energy of pile number 3 as we embark upon their reading. What is your Disney song for the month of May? Oh my God, nice. You guys got Hakuna Matata. Hakuna Matata. What a wonderful phrase, okay? And Hakuna Matata is from The Lion King. And Hakuna Matata actually is a Swahili East African word, and it means take it easy, no worries, and hang loose, baby, okay? With the Lion King here, we could have some Leos or people that have fire in their chart, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and there's always this sense of getting kind of fired up and being like, you know, right? And Spirit is saying in the month of May, plus, you guys got the Amethyst, which is all about calming, right? It is all about peace, calm, energy. We can put it on our third eye. We can hold it. We can dive into that intuitive energy. And yeah, and for any of you guys that have dealt with anxiety, or you've had a lot on your mind, or you've been very worried about certain things, or people worried about certain people, Spirit is saying here, Hakuna Matata. What a wonderful phrase, okay? It's kind of a silly song too. And I love it. Like if you look at the lyrics to the song, it's a pretty silly song. And it's just like, it's embracing our humanity and saying, you know, I'm not going to get all twisted and bent out of shape about the small things. It's just not worth it, okay? So let's see why this song is important for pile number 3 in the month of May. Oh, we have awareness. The energy of awareness supports our capacity to focus our attention on all aspects of multidimensional world, so we create a reality that we truly choose. All right, so becoming more aware. Maybe some of you guys needing this song because you see a lot or you observe a lot, and it can make you nervous, or you see certain things and you see the inner workings and you're like, ooh, you know, and yeah, it's almost like our brain's not really turning off. Awareness is a good thing, right? But not to the extent that we can't sleep at night, or we're worried or having insomnia. We have the squirrel spirit, believe in yourself, okay? So I also feel like you guys are just becoming very realistic and aware of the environment around you. And yeah, and I feel like, you know, you guys have been, with the squirrel, you've been taking the steps, like trying to save up, trying to, you know, squirrels are very small and tiny, and they get a little bit nervous. Like if you even walk towards them, they're like, you know, they like jerk back. But squirrels are also very resourceful, and they know how to save up for a rainy day so that in the future, they're not like scrambling, right? And it talks about believing in yourself here, that you know what's happening and you get the reality of what's going on. So you're gonna be all good, okay? We have the Hierophant, Taurus energy, okay? We are the month of May in Taurus, and I feel like Spirit is just saying here, you know, your ability to be very practical, firm, solid, grounded, just believe in this energy about yourself, pile number 3, and know that you have taken the necessary steps. You haven't skipped anything. You're very aware of your surroundings. You've covered all your bases. It's okay to just kind of be like, I'm good, okay? Reflection. See all aspects of yourself through the reflection of the one who mirrors your hidden self, okay? So there could be somebody, this talks to me a little bit about projection for those of you that have partners, bosses, children, friends, etc. And, you know, you may see some traits in them in the month of May that you're like, you know, I don't like that. I'm not into that. And, you know, I wouldn't do things that way, right? Or you may have felt that in the past, but I feel like in the month of May, you're like Hakuna Matata, to each their own, okay? Like, do what it is that you may. And that's the first step, I feel, in just kind of releasing some of that control. Because with the Hierophant, it's like we want to have control of things, you know? And sometimes the people that bother us the most are the people that have an aspect of our hidden self within them, okay? Which is always an interesting reflection. And you may notice that in the month of May, pile number 3, and you might just be like, well, you know, whatever, Hakuna Matata, c'est la vie, right? Whatever may be, the future is ours to see. We have Lady Portia, which I love, with this amethyst. And look at, she has an amethyst on her forehead right here. Divine order, do what you feel is right. An important lesson is unfolding, okay? So I feel like here, some of you guys, maybe in the month of May, maybe earlier, you were looking at what some people were doing. Some of you guys may have Virgo in your chart. You may have Earth. You may have Taurus. Aquarius. You may like to do things in a certain way, and you see people doing things in a certain way, and you're like, that doesn't make sense, or that isn't, you know, that doesn't really work, right? And Spirit is saying here, like, you know, I think some of you guys are just like blocking that, and you're saying, I'm gonna do what I think feels right for me, and you do what feels right to you, okay? Is what I think you guys are saying here. And you're coming into that awareness that it's not really anybody else's business what, you know, what you do. I mean, if you have a partner and children, it could definitely be part of their business. But if it has to do with other people in your life, it's like what you feel you need to do what feels right to you. Pile number 3 for sure here. We have the seven star sisters, birthing creations, tapestry of life, and expression, okay? For some of you, this could have to do with a sister, or like maybe you two living your life in different ways, and before you were always kind of going with the flow or the crowd or the way that others were doing things, or you're just noticing the way that friends or family, like extended family, the way they do things, and you guys are like, I wouldn't live my life that way, but okay, right? You're like Hakuna Matata. We have Judge here, right? So, you know, the shadow attribute of a judge is, you know, offering only destructive criticism, misusing business, legal, or criminal authority, right? So I'm not so much looking at the misuse of business here as I am looking at, you know, balancing justice with compassion and managing the fair distribution of power, okay? So some of you guys may be reflecting on a Taurus in your life, or somebody in your life who is, you may be judging that person, or you may be the Taurus. Doesn't have to be, it could be a fixed sign. Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, or Aquarius here too. But somebody here kind of maybe looking down or judging someone else. You could, I feel like some of you feel like someone's judging you and you're also kind of judging them, right? But I feel some of you guys at the same time, you're just like, I don't really have time for that anymore. I just want to be around like-minded people and enjoy myself and have a good time and not be super worried about things that are so stuffy, right? I feel like some of you guys maybe at this, I feel sometimes some of you maybe like, for instance, writing a thesis, or, you know, having an advisor or a mentor, and you feel like maybe they've judged your performance unfairly, or, you know, something like that, right? And I feel like you guys, you're just coming into the awareness that you're just gonna do whatever feels right, and you don't really care how other people are judging you. It's a reflection on them. it's not up to you. You've made the right choices with the squirrel energy here. And some of you have even maybe fallen in line a little bit too much, is what I feel as well with this energy. And still they have a judgment or they have a thing to say, right? And I feel like some of you guys are just like, I'm done with that, you know, which is cool. We have Virgo, I analyze. So again, I feel like a lot of you guys do not miss things. You see everything. I was feeling that Virgo, Taurus, Virgo energy here. You're very aware. Your third eye is very aware and you don't miss details, okay? About the energy around you, about the way that people are behaving. And I feel like sometimes you guys may feel you have to respond, you know, quickly to your environment here with the squirrel energy. But I also just feel like with Hakuna Matata, it's like, yeah, just dirt off the shoulder. Just because you notice something and see it doesn't mean that you need to say anything, right? Just because you notice something, like, you can just go on with your day and have a good day. And that's really that's true freedom. Blessings. Okay, so I feel like during the month of May, you guys are going to spend some time with your soul sister tribe or soul brother tribe, or people who just get you and where you feel at home with them, and you don't have to feel defensive and you can just be yourself. All right. Some of you guys, for those of you witches out there who are going to be like circling with your friends and you're just realizing like the little shit, it doesn't really matter anymore. Like, yeah, you do notice everything, and you guys are, any job that you have, I feel like you, pile number 3, would be amazing and excellent and all of that. It's just when you, you know, get into these kind of pissing matches with authority sometimes, right? Pile number 3, it's like, let's not go there. It's not worth it, okay? Oh, and look at this. I love this protection. It's like, I'm going to protect the earth. I don't want anything bad. I feel like you guys are like standing up for someone and you're saying, I don't want anything bad to happen to this person. Some of you could have a friend or a sibling that's pregnant, or you could have like just somebody in your life who needs your protection and needs your help. And you guys are very loving that way. You're very protective of the energies that, you know, you are drawn to, and you do not want anybody fucking with those people. And you're a very protective, loving person. And yeah, and I think you're going to continue to be that way. You're also very protective and loving towards the earth in general. And I feel there's an energy of, you know, blessing the earth in this pile number 3, okay? We have your key to freedom, a healed inner child, creating inner safety and self-kindness. Right? And that's like when we are criticizing others, or someone is criticizing us and they just won't let up, or vice versa. Maybe you did it to them and you noticed all this stuff and you ended up saying it all, etc. I think, you know, what we realize, what the reflection here is actually about self-kindness, all right? And saying it's okay to make a mistake. It's totally fine. We have vision of unity. Yeah, there is a unity of humanity here. The other side of Virgo energy is Pisces energy, right? It's its opposite sign. It is about a vision of unity. Focus on the light, the right to see, releasing illusion, pineal gland activation. So some of you guys here, when you let go of this need to defend or control or judge, things like that, that it helps you actually move into your spiritual body. It helps you move into your third eye. It helps you move into a more global consciousness. And this is pretty high. I mean, this is pretty high level stuff, pile number 3, okay? But there is this vision of unity. And I also feel for some of you, this could be with a family member. It could be, you know, with extended family, like nieces, nephews, cousins, right? But you guys having a vision and wanting to see things go well for someone, okay? And, you know, I feel like your heart hurts when the people around you are hurting, pile number 3. And Spirit is just saying you're a very protective spirit. And yeah, so, you know, no need to roll out the criticism for yourself, others, or accept any of that from other people as well. Hakuna Matata. You guys are gonna get tired. You're gonna be like, you said it a million times already. I get it, Natalie. I'm aware, right? Awareness. Why does pile number 3 need Hakuna Matata in their life, right? Live and let live. Vision of unity, right? You do your thing, I do my thing. We come together when it works. Other than that, we don't get drawn into a lot of shit. You know, we take this junk show on the road, pile number 3. I don't know why I felt like saying that. But yeah, we have 4 of Cups. So I feel like Spirit has been trying to nudge you and tell you, like, sometimes noticing what you've noticed or becoming aware. I feel like sometimes Spirit has been nudging you and telling you, hey, we're trying to get you. If you've been in a funk lately, I feel like Spirit has been saying, we're trying to kind of draw you out of that. We're trying to be silly and be funny with you. We're trying to kind of, yeah, we want you to have some fun. 9 of Cups. We want you to, I feel like some of you guys have been denying yourself some of the things that you want. Like maybe you want to go out for a nice dinner, or maybe you want to make something that you really enjoy making, or maybe you want to have some people over and host something, you know, but you're just like, I'm not up to it. Wah, you know? And I feel like, right, you can take it, pile number 3. I know you can if I talk to you like that. But I feel like Spirit is saying, we want you to get interested in the things that make you happy again, all right? And we don't want you to sit and fester and ruminate and, you know, go over things over and over and get yourself emotionally pulled back in to things that don't really need your attention. We kind of just want you to live in the moment and dissolve into the now, all right? Which is easier said than done, right? But I feel like, you know, Spirit is saying, right, break bread with some people and see how you feel then, right? We have 7 of Wands here. So, you know, feeling like you can't get a moment of peace, like just when you sit down to have dinner with your family, or just when you sit down to have dinner with a friend or your boo, your phone's blowing up, people need things from you, work's calling, you're getting interrupted. It's just aggravating, okay? And 7 of Wands here. And that's why, you know, sometimes Hakuna Matata, we have to just care less. You know what I'm saying? About any drama around us, or having to put our 2 cents in or weigh in things. I know that your opinion is very valuable and wise, you know, pile number 3, but also some people are just going to have to sort of work it out on their own, okay? They're just gonna have to sort of deal with it on their own. You don't need to be, yeah, pull back your energy, the High Priestess, kind of becoming more of a silent observer, and just, you know, you're gonna see the things that you see because you're highly observant and aware, and you don't miss anything intuitively, or, you know, when your intuition is on, or even just detail wise, you soak up and you don't really miss anything. And if somebody says something that's a little bit bitchy or a little bit turns your crank a little bit, you know, it could be here like automatic defense, Mars and Leo. But, and 7 of Wands is like the definition of not being Hakuna Matata, right? And I feel like some of you guys are just peacefully minding your business, and you got other people kind of coming in and interfering, all right? And Spirit is saying here, you know, be above that, okay? Be above that. In the month of May, that's why you need the Hakuna Matata message here. For some of you too that are intuitives or spiritual businesses or empaths, I also feel this is very important for you to live and let live and take yourself out of the judgment energy. And I know sometimes, like when I get very judging of others, especially when they hurt a family member or a friend, I immediately like go on the attack, and I'm like, don't hurt this person, you know, step the fuck off. I mean, I get real into it too, right? And sometimes we get going on that emotional roller coaster with that person, and it's hard to jump off that. So I know how that is too, but I also feel like sometimes, pile number 3, you just kind of have to, you got to pull that energy back, okay? And you can hold a peaceful, empowered space for others energetically without having to do all the muscle work, okay? Without having to, you know, blood, sweat, and tears it, all right? Somebody here could, I feel like somebody here could be asking you for their help in moving or some big project or packing up or doing something like that as well. Or asking you to kind of physically exert yourself in some kind of way in the month of May. And I think, you know, you guys are sensitive in the month of May. So it's important that, you know, you're having good food, you're enjoying your company, you're resting and relaxing. You're maybe not out there as much, you're not kind of talking as much, and you're just kind of chilling a bit more, okay? And so if there's a lot of requests that you do stuff, I feel like, you know, you guys kind of have to take care of yourselves now, all right? In the month of May, it's kind of like, yeah, we're not gonna, yeah, Nine of Swords. We're not gonna do that dance anymore, okay? The dance is over. And here with the Nine of Swords, it's like, look at her, what a difference between the Nine of Cups and the Nine of Swords. Both nines, both representing like the height of their particular suits here. But in the Nine of Swords, we feel our mind is kind of turned on us and we feel overwhelmed, okay? And, you know, some of you guys could be hosting, like you're thinking of hosting a big event in the month of May too, or having people over. I know COVID is still going on, but you know, and I think things just need to be low key, all right? Everybody brings their own dish or whatever, you know, like it can't be some crazy thing, because I feel like you guys with the Four of Cups and the High Priestess, you're a bit more emotional in the month of May, and there's a need to kind of take it easy and let things flow where the energy goes, okay? And if you find there's anything that's keeping you up at night that you're needlessly thinking about, you're needlessly worried about, and you know what? The devil's on the bottom of the deck, so it's that old, you know, it's that old twitch. It's that old twitch, pile number 3, that comes back every once in a while and you're like, oh, that thing again, right? With the double energy here, people looking at you, watching you, spying on you, making comments about you, gossiping or tattletaling to other people about you, you know, like at school or in your workplace. I mean, I feel like some of you guys, you're like, your thing is that you always feel you may be caught off unaware, right? And Spirit is saying here, like the odd thing about that is Spirit's been trying to get your attention. And they're like, we wish you would be aware to us, okay? And so they're like, pull back some of your energy that you're exerting in the outside world and bring it back into yourself in the month of May, okay, pile number 3. So I have to say, I really loved your pile. I can see why you need that Hakuna Matata energy in your life right now. I see why that is so important to you, pile number 3. I hope you take care on your journey, my loves, and we will see you again next time. All right, so let's go ahead and get into pile number 4. All right, let's do it, pile number 4. Pile number 4, welcome to your reading. You chose the Goldstone heart. So you guys have this beautiful shimmering Goldstone heart. And let's go ahead and see what is your Disney song for the month of May. Let's do it, pile number 4. You guys got A Whole New World by Aladdin, okay? From the movie Aladdin. I love this. Are you guys Princess Jasmine, or what are you? Are you an Aladdin, or are you a Princess Jasmine, or are you a genie, right? Pile number 4. So I want to go ahead and read you some of your song lyrics here. It says, I can show you the world. I'm not going to sing to you, pile number 4. I can show you the world, shining, shimmery splendor. Tell me, princess, when did you let your heart decide? I can open your eyes, take you wonder by wonder, over, sideways, and under on a magic carpet ride. A whole new world, a fantastic point of view. No one to tell us no or where to go or say we're only dreaming. I'm like a shooting star. I can't go back to where I used to be, right? I want to share this whole new world with you, okay? So this song is talking about, you know, whole new horizons to pursue. And, you know, having the people with us that we love while we are doing that. And it's very inspiring. I feel like, you know, this shiny, shimmery splendor is like this gold heart right here. And some of you guys with new horizons to pursue in the month of May, and having the people around you that matter to you most and being able to pursue those adventures together. Definitely getting a Sagittarius energy, or the energy of taking a trip in the month of May. Some of you guys could be, you know, taking a little weekend trip, a little vacay. We've got Memorial Weekend happening over the month of May, and you know, just taking it as a time to really refresh and enjoy yourself with the people that you care about, and being able to see things from a new perspective, because travel does that. It opens us up to new perspectives and new places, even if it's just a short weekend trip to an Airbnb or something, okay? So a whole new world in the month of May with new horizons to pursue. No one to tell us no or where to go or say we're only dreaming. So that's like, to me, getting away from your job, getting away from the grind, like not having other people telling you what to do, you know, yelling in your ear, being in your face, stuff like that, okay? Just doing what you want to do. Had to take a little drink of water there. So let's get into it for my whole new world. Why does pile number 4 need a whole new world from Aladdin? Let's go ahead and see. The third chakra. Talk about active exploration, doing what we want. You know, the third chakra is it's the solar plexus. It's all about our will and our personal drives and manifestations. So it's like, and it's not really, it's a Mars chakra, so it's not really into listening to other people. It's not really, you know, which to me, it's kind of like to me, when I think of the solar plexus, it's like entrepreneur chakra, okay? It's like, no one to tell me no or how to do it or tell me I'm only dreaming. I'm just going on this whole new adventure. So yeah, wow. Talk about exciting, pile number 4. And I love the gold with the yellow and orange here with the third chakra. Very empowering. It says the third chakra helps us to realize who we are and who we want to be, so we can set a course toward our goals. We have Badger Spirit. Be fearless and bold. We have card number 4 and pile number 4, all right, with the Badger. And yeah, it's like you guys not giving up on your dreams. You guys being like, this is where I want to go. This is the place that's calling me. These are the places I want to visit, that I want to go. I'm not about to give up. I am aligned to my best and highest future. And I feel like some of you guys are like, maybe, you know, asking for some time off, asking for a leave of absence, asking for what you want, whether it's work or whether it's a relationship or family, etc. I feel like, or just taking time to do what it is that you want to do, right? Some of you guys may be starting new businesses in the month of May, or hitting a big goal in the month of May, right? And Spirit is saying, be brave and be fearless here. We have the Queen of Pentacles. Hell yeah, my beauties. Talk about entrepreneurs moving and shaking and making shit happen, right? You guys are on point. Whatever business, and I really am feeling this is kind of a business pile, or you know, like a life path pile in the month of May. This may be a very big consideration for you, especially if you're an earth sign and you're used to doing things in a more careful or measured way. Spirit is saying in the month of May, I mean, we do have Uranus going through the sign of Taurus right now. It's been on a 7-year stint through the sign of Taurus. So a lot of earth sign Tauruses are not acting like their usual selves. They are doing some real different shit, okay? And if you're a Taurus who's having a birthday recently or in the month of May, you know, congratulations. And Spirit is saying, you know, go big or go home, be fearless and bold, all right? And you're guiding it anyway. You're the one guiding this. You're the one pushing what it is that you want to do, pile number 4, so do it, okay? We have vision. Yeah, you're the one with the vision. You're the one with the plan. Who's got the plan, Stan? Pile number 4, okay? Vision. Trust in your ability to create the vision in your soul. Oh my God, I felt that. I felt that to my deepest core. All right, pile number 4. Yeah. Getting real serious about some business goals, some entrepreneurship, some future plans, some things that you want to roll out or do. Hell to the fucking yeah, pile number 4, right? Green Terra, supreme protection. You are protected. Cords are being cut. Move beyond limitation. Trust. Okay? Oh my God. Talking about trusting that you have the backup that you need to make whatever it is happening for you in the month of May. There is some significant piece that you will need to move on in the month of May for what you're trying to do here. And Spirit is saying, you know, know that you're supremely protected. Know that cords to the past are being cut. You're moving beyond your limitations, and the goddess has you, all right? You're the goddess manifested in form here with the Queen of Pentacles, and you've got Green Terra here backing you up. Talk about money, talk about success, right? Give them something to talk about, pile number 4. Yeah, wow, okay. Star bathing, light body, crystal grid, transmission, activation. Activation in your solar plexus, activation into your mission. When you know it's right, and you can be fearless and bold because you know in your gut, in your soul, you know. And I feel like you guys, yeah, you got that vision, pile number 4. I'm excited for you guys. There could be something big happening with a business or an opportunity in the month of May, or a promotion or something that is like, I kind of feel this is my entrepreneur pile though, or people that are wanting to step out in that way, okay? And need backing for that, need financial backing, or need, you know, the right opportunities to align. And I feel like here you go, here's your path, pile number 4, it's starting to align. All right, so we have bully, and you guys could have had in the past been bullied when you were a kid, when you were in school, or people around you who just didn't believe in you and, you know, talked shit and pulled you back and made you not want to believe in yourself, okay? And there could even be times that you were not even, you know, you may have even said things to your own self that held you back. And I feel like here, you know, you guys are moving past this, right? Because be fearless and bold. You will rise above any bullying, any lack of belief in yourself. Like, you guys are activating into your soul mission, and, you know, using this energy to kind of help you confront any inner fear, I feel like, right? Or any sense of intimidation. For those of you that may be feeling kind of intimidated by some of the things that you need to get done this month, or feeling like, wow, I really need to take the bull by the horns this month, or take the goat by the horns, right? Goat here, Capricorn card, Queen of Pentacles. I really need to take the goat by the horn here, and I don't know because I'm expecting pushback, right? And Spirit is saying, you know, don't let anybody intimidate you. Be fearless and be bold, okay? Because you are getting activated in the month of May. We have second house and owning. Money, super important in the month of May for you guys, okay? Some of you guys may be thinking of buying a house, or getting some major asset, or owning a business, or creating income in a different way, all right? And confronting your internal fears about that and releasing that and saying, you know, I am stronger than that. And this second house energy, I mean, not only is it where we kind of get financial independence, where we are able to sort of, I mean, I say that because I have Uranus in my second house. So I'm like, that's financial independence, right? But, you know, owning things can also be, can be a lot of responsibility too. And I think you guys know that all too well too, that like, you know, owning a business, owning an idea, pushing it forward can really be a huge responsibility, right? And sometimes it can feel intimidating or that people may challenge, right? But I think here Spirit is saying the money is aligning, the timing is aligning, the support is there for you. You are being activated into this whole new world, okay? And yeah, so there are new horizons to pursue, pile number 4, and you've got the vision to do that, all right? So something with money, a home, or contracts, or a business, or you just owning your ideas and laying them down finally in the month of May. I feel like things are starting to come through here. We have Spirit Guide. Oh my God, you guys have a Spirit Guide who, this came right out underneath Green Terra. So you guys have a Spirit Guide, a very wise old soul who is well-versed in all the things that need to come together in the earth plane in order to make big dreams happen, okay? And you guys have a very strong, present, highly aware spirit guide who is standing right next to you right now, pile number 4, literally right now, with their hand on your shoulder saying, I got you, okay? Don't be intimidated about the money, etc. We got you. This is gonna be good. You have what it takes here. You have the discipline and you have the vision. You are going to do this, okay? Pile number 4, oh, forgiveness, right? And this is where, look at the whole new world and the horizons to pursue. I feel this forgiveness card is talking about forgiving ourselves for not going sooner, or forgiving ourselves for sometimes not seeing our potential, okay? Or holding ourselves back unnecessarily. And we all do that, right? Because we feel intimidated at times, like this bully energy, feeling intimidated, and just saying it's okay. The timing is perfect and I am where I am and I want to do this now, okay? Crystal child, here you are, your natural core, pure, innocent, removing falsehood, and a seer. You are a crystal child, pile number 4. Wow, I've got chills. I feel like I'm gonna cry. Some of you getting some healing around, you know, whether it was a father figure, a male figure in your life, a mother, a father, a brother, or, you know, people that you went to school with that bullied you, that made you feel like you didn't have any potential or that you couldn't do what you want to do. I feel like you are definitely getting healing from this, and your innocent natural core removes all falsehoods, and you are a natural seer, okay? Like you can see, you have vision, inner and outer vision, pile number 4. And yeah, you're releasing that, okay? Family of light. Oh my God, here's your spirit guides. Okay. Here is your support in the astral plane, the angels and your spirit guide coming through now to help you with this, pile number 4. It's like, it's time to bring in the cavalry, right? It says signs and guidance, innate and ancient wisdom, okay? So seeing a penny, I don't know, some of you guys may have been walking and you saw a penny on the ground or a shiny coin, seeing money on the ground, also a sign coming from your angels, drawing your attention. Sometimes, you know, you're on a walk and you see something and something tells you just to look at that exact moment, and then you see it, you're like, whoa, and you're like, okay, that was cool, right? These are signs and guidance from our angels, because, you know, it's like that voice of intuition inside of us that tells us, yeah, turn your, you know, like, where you just feel like I want to turn my head and look down, right? And that is our angels and the family, our family of light, tapping us on the shoulder and saying, look at this, this is a sign, okay? And I feel like here too, this is saying, you know, those that you love in your life or consider family are going to support your vision. Okay, whether that's friends that you consider family or whether it's your family, whatever it is, in the spirit world and in, you know, the 3D world, some people got your back. I feel like pile number 4. And, you know, there's money that is involved in this, and it's not without risk. I know, but Spirit is saying be bold and fearless, okay? Yeah, wow, pile number 4. I'm loving this. I'm loving your reading. Plus, I just love your song too, right? A whole new world. Woo, pile number 4, okay? Wow, 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 wow. The cards are flying. Let's go ahead and see. Let's go ahead and see, what does pile number 4 need to know in the month of May? What does pile number 4 need to know in the month of May? Okay. Well, here it is. Okay, so talking about this forgiveness, when we felt intimidated, when we felt ran over by others, when we felt like we weren't being seen, when we felt so sick and tired of something and we just couldn't take it anymore, right? Spirit is saying it's the Ace of Cups. It's a whole new world now, okay? They're like, wake up, sleepyhead. You know, join us down on the earth plane. I know you've been in the astral plane dreaming and wondering when this is all going to shift and change. Time to wake up, sleepyhead, okay? Ace of Cups. And the Ace of Cups is so gentle and loving, and it's exactly the right medicine that we need when we feel that we've been really bludgeoned to death, okay? Like when we've really kind of had it with the way that things are and we've been done, all right? Some of you guys could have been working jobs where you're like, I've been done, Natalie. Like, I have been done. I have been waiting to hear this. Or you just felt very stuck. I feel like for some of you guys during coronavirus period, you could have felt very stuck or very like things weren't ever going to shift or change here. And then look at this whole new world with horizons to pursue. Why is the month of May important to pile number 4? Yeah, okay, so it's like you guys are like, I'm ready to get off my ass, 10 of Swords. I'm ready to dust this dirt off my shoulder. It hurts, you know, pull the 10 swords out of my back because I gotta go, all right? I gotta get a move on, honey. I feel like that's what you guys are saying, all right? And it's time to get your move on, like making those moves, making those money moves, making those decisions. And yeah, not being, I mean, the Two of Wands is very brave, fearless, and bold. And, you know, in this card, she's carefully looking at the options and what it is that she wants to do now that this almost perfect opportunity has been offered, okay? So that's why this song is all about new horizons to pursue, because the 10 of Swords was done, right? So it's like there has to be some new horizons here to pursue. And, you know, here's the Knight of Swords. So this is coming in real quick, all right? And it's coming out of nowhere because I feel like you guys are looking at options of what you may want to do. And then it's like something comes in hot real quick, okay? And you get some form of communication or you're made aware of some opportunity that you're like, whoa, I didn't know that that was available, okay? And then it's like, I'm so interested in this. Tell me more. I want to know more. I feel like you guys are going to be very informed with what you're doing here, okay? So don't worry about that. And yeah, the Chariot. It's time to get your move on, pile number 4, okay? The Chariot, the Knight of Swords, the Two of Wands. Be fearless, be bold, say what needs to be said. You know, you're gonna be, some of you may have a lot of contracts in front of you or a lot of stuff, that details that need to be taken care of. And some of you guys may be a little impatient with some details and in pile number 4, because it's like the vision is coming together and you're like, okay, I gotta move. You know, I gotta do this now. This is coming up now. This is, you know, I feel some of you are feeling that internal pressure to do it, okay? And that isn't a bad thing. That isn't a bad thing. When things get to that level, you know it's time, all right? But the one thing I would say here with the Knight of Swords is just be a little careful with things that you're signing or contracts that you're looking at. Maybe some of you guys are going to need a lawyer, or you're going to need somebody to analyze things for you, because you're the one that is having the vision here, okay? So maybe there is somebody that you can consult with, or somebody that can help you with some of the details, that has a very sharp mind and can analyze things very quickly, because like a contract or something like that, because I feel like your guys' motivation to do this is at an all-time high in the month of May. And so you're feeling very activated, all right? But the only thing I would say is read the fine print and make sure that you've got that really, because I do feel you're going to be very supported. And with the Knight of Swords, I see an actual person here coming through to support you. You don't have to do this all on your own, but I want them to be smart, knowledgeable, and very active for you, okay? And on the bottom of the deck is Temperance. It's a whole new world with new horizons to pursue. And yeah, you guys are just getting started. You're just dipping your toe into that pool, but it's taking you on a whole new journey, is what I feel. This whole thing is going to take you down an entirely new path, pile number 4, and you're just getting started, okay? So talk about that. What a reading. I love that for you, pile number 4. I hope everyone enjoyed their month of May Disney song readings. Blessings to everyone on their path. And I can't wait to see you all again next time. Take care.